Hi, this is Daryl from True Image Video. I had a request to go into a little bit more detail on my light stand, DIY light stand with a boom. So I would like to do that now. Most of the things I'll be reassembling. Some of these things I already have glued together, so I can't really take it apart. But the main base of the stand is 3/4 inch PVC pipe. About 6-inch pieces or so. It's not critical, of course. It does look nice if they're all the same. A 3/4 inch PVC T and caps, the T in the middle, and press all these together. Once again, you can just press these together, or you can glue them. I glued these, just thought it would be a lot nicer. It's not quite as portable, but it makes it a little stronger. So once again, you have the pipe into the T's, the other T facing up so that you can use that as a base. Okay, now the other part of this is just a piece of PVC pipe, nothing special, just a pipe, and you're going to put that in the bottom. Now because this is a boom and you're going to have an arm swinging off, I do recommend some kind of weight. Now you can just get a standard weight from a sporting goods store, and this works pretty well. If you just set this over it, run the pipe right through it. So let me show you that. The next part of this is a 3/4 inch cap, end cap, and I bolted a eye bolt through it. Now, once again, I didn't really want to take this all the way off, but it's just an eye bolt. Drill a hole in the end cap and bolt it on. The next step of this would be to take a 3/4 inch threaded plug, okay, and bolt an eye bolt, drill a hole through that, and bolt an eye bolt onto this. You have a cap with an eye bolt bolted onto it, and you have a threaded plug with an eye bolt bolted onto it. Okay. Next thing I did was I took 5/16 bolt and some fender washers. What you can do is just take black tape and wrap this around the bolt until it fits into the eye bolt snug. Okay. So you have the bolt going through the eye bolt this way, then you're going to, with the washer, then you're going to take the other eye bolt and put it on the other way. Okay, so take the washer. It's good to use Nylock nuts. They have the nylon on the end, so they do not loosen up. So we're going to bolt this piece together. And now how tight do you get it? You really need to kind of play around with it. And that's another reason why you want the nylon, the Nylocks, because you're not necessarily going to crank the thing super tight because it won't move. So you're going to want it to be able to move, but yet still hold a certain amount of weight. Okay, and so you might have to play with how tight you have the bolt down. Okay, so that, you've got this piece now. You've got this pipe, and this is just going to slide right on the top of it. So that's pretty straightforward. This is just 1/2 inch EMT pipe. It's very inexpensive. Get it anywhere. This is a 3/4 inch T. Now the reason that is threaded is because on this piece that we made here with the threaded plug is actually going to screw into this. Now I put some tape on the end of this so that you wouldn't be able to pull it through, which is why I don't have this off right now. But I also glued in 3/4 inch PVC into the T and then cut it. Now I did that just to make it a little bit stronger, because also what you're going to want to do is drill and tap a 1/4 hole on the side of this, okay? So once again, you take some 1/2" EMT, your 3/4 inch T with pipe glued in there, and then cut to the end, okay? Drill and tap a hole, slide this T over the EMT. So that's what you got. Now, of course, I painted all this stuff black. Would normally not be these colors, but I think it looks a little better when you paint it. So you're going to take a 1/4 thumb screw, put it in the hole that you drilled and tapped, and that is what's going to allow you to pull the pipe, you know, and lock it into place, okay? Also, the length of this EMT, you know, is really going to come down to what you need. Obviously, you can't just make it super huge. The thing's never going to hold itself up, so you got to use some reason. Now, on the other end of this EMT, I took a 1/2" threaded compression fitting. So you end up with 1/2" thread, 1/2" pipe thread on the end of your EMT, okay? So what I did next is I took a ball end, which you can get on eBay. You take a 1/2" PVC threaded end cap, okay? Drill a hole in it, and I just mounted the ball end into the cap, okay, into the threaded end cap. So now, since you've got this compression fitting on here with the 1/2" thread, and this guy will screw right on, okay? So now on your boom, you've got a ball end, you've got your T with the thread that allows you to adjust the how much of the boom is sticking out. And of course you got your stand here. You have the piece that we made earlier with the eye bolts, and that's going to thread right into this, okay? Now this is pipe thread, so you don't really have to crank it with a wrench. Hand tight should be pretty good. Obviously, use your discretion. You don't want the thing, you know, flopping around, so get it tight, but you don't necessarily have to crank the thing. Okay, so then pop it back into your pipe, and then there you go. You've got your light stand with a boom. Thanks for your interest, and thanks for watching.